I quit drinking just over a year ago, and it's been one of the best decisions I ever took in my life. I am healthier, I am wealthier, and I am just never drinking again, because now I can finally live my life to the fullest. So let me give you a few examples on what I mean. Number one, you just have less stupid conversations with people. We all have that one sad friend who is always drunk and with whom you never talk about anything intelligent with. Just because every time you see him, he's already wasted. And if you like getting drunk and you don't have anyone like that in your group of friends, then plot twist, you happen to be that person. Reason number two why you should quit drinking is because you stop relating everything in your life with alcohol. We just tend to commemorate, commiserate, and do pretty much everything in our lives with alcohol. If we have to celebrate something, let's pop a bottle of champagne. Or when something bad happens, we just think about magically solving the problem by drinking alcohol. It's just a solution to every single issue in your life. And here's one of my favorite examples on how people tend to decide to solve a problem with alcohol. Oh, poor girl, did your boyfriend just break up with you? Well, don't worry. First we'll go to the bar, then we'll get you completely fucked up, and then we'll get you fucked by some complete stranger. Like, it's super sad, but it happens, and don't worry, we'll go deeper into this point later on in the video. Third reason is that alcohol is bad for your health, period. Even if you are one of those weird people who thinks that drinking vodka is okay just because it has less calories on it, trust me, that is not true. That is just marketing. Alcohol is alcohol, and it's negative for you and for your six-pack. Once you quit drinking, you will be not only healthier, but wealthier as well. And that is because you will eat less junk food. You will no longer be going at 3 a.m. to some dodgy place to get a grease-dripping kebab or falafel or pizza or burger or whatever, just because you are wasted and you are craving for something with loads of fat and grease on it. This just means that you'll save loads of money at the end of the month, loads of money at the end of the year, and that is simply because you are not only saving money from junk food, but also because you are no longer buying rounds to people at the bar, you are not binge drinking, you are not having expensive cocktails or expensive whiskeys, and you will also save money because you will no longer be ordering expensive bottles of wine every time you go out for dinner. And there's bonus as well, just the fact that you're going to bed earlier, you'll get quality sleep immediately. And another reason why you should quit drinking is because many people falsely think that they are the best when they are drunk. Trust me. When you drink, you become someone else, you become drunk you, and you basically just turn to the dark side. In fact, when you're drunk, most people straight up hate being anywhere near you. And trust me, no one, and I mean N-O-W-A-N, no one prefers you when you're drunk. Unless those people are not your friends. You must ignore peer pressure at all costs. If people say you are funner or more interesting when drunk, then these people are just not friends of yours. And this is important, if you are a girl and someone is saying that to you, then they don't just want to get you drunk, they also want to get you in bed. People will try to take advantage of you. If you are a girl and you are always sober, you will notice that a lot less guys try to take advantage of you. Police and experts are certain that alcohol is the most common reason in sexual assaults. And as a girl, if you stop drinking, I guarantee that not only will you continue to have loads of fun when hanging out with your friends, but you will also feel much safer. Simply because your spidey sense will be working at 100%. Also, and trust me, this is important, if you sleep with a guy just because you got drunk and he pretty much treated you like a worthless piece of meat, believe me, that will not make you happy. Even if you are desperate for a boyfriend, meeting a guy while under the influence will only make you feel even more worthless, sad, and frustrated. Plus, deep down, you will know that you only slept with him because you were drunk And that will also make you feel cheap, and it will only deflate your already low self-esteem. Also, and this is again very important for all the girls out there, guys never ever see cheap girls as wife material. So remember, if you get the confidence to quit drinking, you will become a I wanna put a ring on it material. So to all the boys and girls out there, my ultimate advice when it comes to your dating game is whatever you do, leave alcohol out. End the conversation. For all the creepy guys out there who like to get girls drunk, and yes, I'm looking at you right in the eyes. If you want to get the girl of your dreams, then forget about alcohol now. Always remember this. You are much more charming, elegant, and well-mannered when sober. So don't forget that the sober you is the best version of yourself. It always has been and always will be. Interesting fact, why don't Muslims drink alcohol? Well, simply because they don't consume anything that alters their mind or their thoughts. And this is interesting because many people actually drink alcohol and consume drugs for exactly that reason, so that they can have their minds altered. Or some people just want to use alcohol so that they can alter the minds of other people. And yes, I'm looking at you again, and shame on you. But wait, sadly there are still more arguments that I want to give you on why you should quit drinking. And if we go back to my previous point, please don't think ever that you and your crush need to be drunk in order for love to happen. In fact, the opposite may happen because alcohol can wreak havoc on your sexual performance. Maybe even think that alcohol is actually the best wingman out there because it makes you less shy. But the matter of the fact is, the more you consume it, the more it becomes your nemesis as a cockblock in disguise. Alcohol can cause erectile dysfunction, it can cause vaginal dryness, and it can even prevent orgasm. It's pretty much as if alcohol is doing anything it can to ruin your happiness and well-being. And unfortunately, it only gets worse. Because alcohol is a drug, which means that you can get addicted, and that is just terrifying. Millions of lives across the planet are ruined each year because of crimes, accidents, and stupidity caused by alcohol consumption. So the next time that you pour yourself a glass, just think that you are more likely to get violent, impulsive, and more stupid with each glass you drink. And of course, the more you drink, the more hangover you will be. If you are one of those people who turns up to school or work hangover, then shame on you. Shame on you. Trust me, everyone knows when you're hangover at work. Everyone. Because you just look awful, that is the first reason. And second of all, probably because you were the one inviting half of the office to go out for drinks with you the night before. Everyone will know what's going on. You're just not going to learn anything. You're not going to get any work done because your head seems like it's going to explode. And what's even worse, and again, super mega shame on you if you've done this, is if you have called your boss saying you feel sick and you can't come into the office just because you are secretly facing a huge hangover and you cannot move out of bed. Next time you are drinking, just don't do it and think that you should stop wasting your life away with hangovers. Not just during the week, but also on the weekend. It's the best feeling ever when you are always fresh and always ready to make the most out of your day. Hangover and chill is just a waste of life, and the more you enjoy your life, the happier you will be. Trust me, it is as easy as that. And this is why I never want to pour myself a glass of drink ever again. And as a summary, I'm just going to say again the reasons why I quit drinking and why I'm sticking with it. So just remember, number one, you are always mentally fit, alert, and ready for anything that life can throw at you. Number two, your body will be healthier and your piggy bank will be wealthier. Number three, conversations, relationships, and love life become deeper, more meaningful, and better. Number 4, you will give more value to yourself, which will ultimately increase your happiness and increase your self-esteem. Without hangovers, you'll feel unstoppable and ready for anything. And this is the most important one. The sober you is always, always, always the better and most beautiful you. Last on the list is that you should never forget alcohol is a drug and it carries terrifying consequences. According to the World Health Organization, alcohol consumption is responsible for 1 in every 20 deaths globally. So review summary is, sober life equals best life ever. So that's it, and I hope that you had as much fun watching this video as I had making it. You could have been anywhere on the planet, but you decided to be here with me watching this video, and I'm really humbled and grateful for it. So thank you very much, and I'll just ask you to please let me know in the comments what you think, as I'm very curious to hear your opinion. Also, please remember that I make new videos every week, so just make sure to check them all out. Thank you very much and have a fantastic day.